Hold on. Force pulls! There you go.
Whoa.
I've been practicing that. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We are the Couch Potatoes. Now, as you can see, Michael is gone and we have Josh back today. As a friend to the Couch Potatoes, I think we all need to say welcome back, Josh, from Mexico. Hopefully your deportation didn't take too long to null and void. So welcome back. Marcus?
Looks like you got through that cavity search just fine.
Yeah.
Josh?
Well,
Total Recall! So, we just saw Total Recall last night. As you know, we try to watch every movie at the midnight showing so we can get a review out to you guys as soon as possible. We saw Total Recall, and you know what? From the trailers, guys, it looked so promising, didn't it?
yeah!
It looked so promising. We had Bryan Cranston as a villain. We had everything working for us.
Well, I didn't even know Bryan Cranston was going to be a villain. I didn't know he was in the movie.
And then you see him and you're excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so guys, first impression when you saw the trailer, what'd you guys think?
When I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, they're making a serious version of a Arnold Schwarzenegger comedy movie. And out of all of them, this is the one that would work.
Yeah.
If done right.
Marcus?
I said, oh wow, they're making a serious version of Arnold Schwarzenegger classic.
Oh,
Fuck
very
you.
original. Very original.
I am not you. You are me.
But
Bullshit.
when I saw that trailer, I saw it and I was like, okay, this looks kind of cool. Really futuristic. Great time to see some new graphics that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
And Colin Farrell in an action movie. It's been a while. I mean, his last one was what? Assault on Precinct 13? Or SWAT?
Fright Night?
That wasn't an action movie.
Oh, action movie. Oh yeah.
So, I mean, to me, it sucks that we had to really sit through that. Okay. So let's just dive into it, guys. Okay, we're going to start off with acting. What'd you guys think of the acting?
I didn't hate the acting. I have one issue with one actress in there. One, I love the actress. She's a good actress. She can act well. Kate Beckinsale, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, in this movie, she plays a badass, and I was like, okay, this could work. And then through the entire film, she has one face.
Are you coming on to me?
Exactly. It's just, it's sexy. It's sexy as hell. But it's throughout the entire movie, so by an hour in, you're just like, okay.
I guess with me,
Alright.
the thing was, all the acting in it was very, very good. Which was the funny thing. Now, pause quickly. Everybody, we have a friend in the house tonight. Mr. Greg Weinrich, come on down. Come on, Greg, have a seat on the couch. So,
Yeah, you guys need to be like.
we were talking about... That's a dog. Dog, away. Away. Okay, so guys, this is my buddy slash roommate, Greg Weinrich. Now, Greg, we went... This dog is just going to stay here. So we went and saw Total Recall last night, Greg.
I'm sorry.
I know. Greg actually gave up seeing it just to go to sleep.
Yes, because I value sleep more than a movie.
But
You're
Greg,
smarter than we are.
But Greg, what did you think when you saw the trailer?
Well, actually, it looked pretty awesome. I had pretty high expectations, and to be honest, I'm still kind of willing to see it.
Don't! Don't see it, Greg.
Alright.
Sorry to crush your hopes and dreams of a good film, but don't.
Alright.
At the very most, wait till it comes out on DVD and then just borrow it from a friend. Don't put any money into
Yes.
supporting
Or
this
go to a
film.
cheap theater or movie hop.
Not even. Or yeah. Or
Not that we promote movie hopping.
I prefer borrowing the DVD from a friend so that you can make those dumbasses look even more like a dumbass.
No, see, I just prefer to borrow it from the internet.
Or steal from my room.
Steal from your room or borrow.
Alright, so as we know, guys, okay, Total Recall came out, and we talked about the acting and everything. Okay, now let's move on to the fun stuff. And we're just going to use Greg here for a few minutes as comedic relief, because... Oh, well, he's there.
Okay.
It's
Right.
because it's
Yeah.
easy to make fun of me, and I understand that.
Yes, very much so, Greg. Okay, so...
Writing.
Writing, let's just go into that.
Writing.
I can imagine the script right now. Total Recall reference, chase, Total Recall reference, chase, plot, all in one scene,
Three
chase,
boob chick.
3 boob chick, but
Who was thrown away.
Thrown away. Really?
She shows up and just goes, beep.
PG-13.
And it's PG-13.
It was because it was their only
Third
like.
nipple.
It was
No,
their
you see
one
the
of.
nipple.
Really?
You see all 3 nipples, and you're like,
yeah.
And this is PG-13.
yes.
Yeah, because it was like
It's animated.
it's a remake and all that stuff, so it's gonna be. We're gonna have like, we gotta have homages to the original, and of course everybody wants to see the 3 boob chick. So it's
Who
like I
doesn't?
can just imagine. It's like okay, we need to have the 3 boob chick in this film, but we'll just do it for 1 frame, and then we'll crop out the rest while they're in and out with the studio's dicks in their mouth.
Exactly.
Naturally, yeah.
But I think what we need to do is get away from the writing, because that depressed all of us more than anything. Now we're going to move on to the fun thing. The effects. The saving grace of this film.
If you can say that.
I don't
the
know.
thing is,
I think
we've
it's okay.
seen everything already. This film didn't have anything that made me like, I've never seen that before.
For me, actually, there was one scene. That was that, even though I would joke, it's like, oh, it's like the doors from Monsters, Inc. It's when the cars would be connected and everything. That was a cool scene.
That was a cool scene, but it wasn't like, wow, that's an awesome spectacle. Because this is the only thing that could have saved this movie was spectacle.
Yeah.
When really it was such lackluster.
I have to disagree. I think that, on average, graphics do not make the movie at all. I think. In
this movie, it would have been the only thing that would save it.
Especially since so much of it was just rehashed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like what in particular?
The entire
I've seen
movie
it.
was basically it was just a Total Recall reference. It wasn't a movie. It was a reference.
It was a
movie.
Total Recall reference with other films and stuff that they put in it, like freaking iRobot or Minority Report, which I have.
Now, Josh, you did say there wasn't a scene that really blew you away.
Yeah.
There was one for me, and that's when they do the transportation through the core. That scene to me was dude.
Let's talk about bullshit there. Yes, the plot of this movie is there's 2 places that have humanity. Britain and Australia, but they're named things I can't even remember.
The colony and United Federal.
Whatever.
Britain.
Well, the thing is, they built a tunnel going from one side of the world to the other, going through the core. What?
In an elevator, basically. That all of a sudden you
What?
go upside down and there's no gravity once you hit the core.
Which, that makes 100% sense. That's total physics.
Because
It looked cool, though.
it was all like, okay, we're going in one straight line. Okay, we're gonna turn it to make sure. Like, exactly what the hell is that to? You're just doing.
Well, so you're not upside down when you get to the other side.
Well, think of it this way: at least they didn't get instantly incinerated.
That's what would have happened!
With metal.
That's what would have happened!
Not to mention the fact that
That's
if
what
they
made
had
me
gone
pissed.
too far, they would have probably destroyed the Earth in its rotation.
I understand sci-fi films are allowed a little leeway on...
Yeah.
That's a little too much, though.
I think the core made more sense than that.
Oh my god,
Right?
they at least explained it. They never explained how they did that.
Like, and there's one thing I'm going to say about this movie, though. Because we kind of veered away from the acting when we called Greg down, was the fact all the actors did their job. I mean, they all played their roles fine. Cranston is in the movie for like 5 minutes.
And he's the best part of the movie.
Yeah, he's very good. Colin Farrell was even really believable. Harold Chow was great in the opening, from Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
No,
He did
John Chow.
John Chow, sorry. But he did such... Yes, I am racist. But he did such a good job. I was like, dude, I actually believe him. He's not stoned. Good for him.
Yeah.
All I wanted to see was Kumar come at the end and go, dude! White Castle?
Here's the thing, there's a setup where I was like, oh my god, the one thing I wanted to happen in this movie is happening.
The cornflakes line?
No. It's where they go into the no zone. Not the ozone, the no zone. And it's an area where you'll die if you breathe in the air there, because that's the nuclear whatever. I was like, oh my god, this is what's going to happen. Whatever train's going to crash there, Colin Farrell's going to... Eyes bulge out, and... Yeah, like the original. That's all I would have loved to see happen, and they let that die.
They
ignored
They
that.
threw away Bill Nighy. You can't throw away Bill Nighy. You can't.
Do you fear death?
Yeah.
No, but I wanted the news, not the weather. Thank you. But so.
That's hard to do an impersonation of Bill Nighy.
Yes, very much. But since we'd like to thank Greg for coming in and being the fourth soul for a second, and Daisy the dog to just be the throw rug of the couch.
Yes,
But so, and we're gonna let Greg rate this film through what we've just said and through trailer alone. Now, guys, out of how many spuds, what would you give this?
One spud.
I would give it 1 spud, and I'll take his rating on fuck you because I hated. No, I didn't hate the movie. I will not remember it at all.
See, here's the thing. We reviewed The Watch last week. I still like this more than The Watch, to be honest. I did, because at least the shooting scenes were cool and everything. But this is probably one of the first films I've seen in a long time. It was a boring action movie. It was a truly boring action movie. But there were still enough scenes in it to where it was cool.
Here's the thing. As soon as it ended, I forgot 80% of what happened.
I totally forgot about it this morning when I woke up. Until Marcus said, hey, we're reviewing it. I'm like, oh shit, we watched that last night. But for me, I'm going to be a little nice on this one. And you know me, I'm not the nice one on this review list. I'd give it a 2. For certain things more than others. Greg?
I give it 4.5 because it gave you such displeasure.
Yeah!
I'm going to tell both of these people to, get off of Colin Farrell's dick.
I'm going to say something to make that'll make us all feel better. Greg, you've officially been fired. So everybody, we are the Couch Potatoes. This was the review on Total Recall, and as we can say, since this was a sci-fi film, may the Spud be with you.
May the Spud be with you.
Fuck you, Colin Farrell.